Sure was nice to visit.
So Mr. Davis gave up his parental rights to Vernon with the understanding that an adoptive family would be found that would support contact with his son. It's been 2 years since then, and he seems like a different little boy. I guess that's why we do this work. It's so satisfying to watch these kids blossom when they're given the care that they deserve.
A part of nurturing children is learning to protect their growth and developmental needs.
Well, Nathan, I don't think you can count on what your friends think they know about sex. It's a big responsibility. Hand me that wrench, will you, son? Always has been a big responsibility. But today, well, people are dying. And I mean young people. And a lot more young people are becoming parents before they're ready. Because they're not paying attention to what they've been taught. Here. People are trying to give out the right information, but an awful lot of kids aren't listening. You hear what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Caring for a child also means addressing developmental
This number
delays.
to this number, what do you get?
Get tired.
Did I wear you out? You did so well this week, little man. Do you know you're almost caught up with your class? Our kids were already grown when we started foster parenting. So before we got into it, we had to think about what we were giving up. Free time, having a little extra spending money, just plain living for ourselves, you know? But we really like kids. We have time and a lot of patience. We have a home to share, and we got good training that taught us what we need to know in order to be good foster parents.
I will see you in church on Sunday.
Yes, you will.
Oh, Nathan, the youth choir will meet Wednesday night. Will you be there?
Yes, I will.
Good. And Fern, I hear you're going to sing in the children's choir Sunday?
Yes, sir.
Good. God bless you. And Emma, your peace.
The Hansons take advantage of resources in their community.
Desserts along.
They meet regularly with other foster parents for support, for sharing experiences, and to continue training.
My kids' foster parents asked me if I'd come and tell you my story.
This is Maggie, whose children are living with a foster family.
It's hard to do, but they've been really, really good to me, and so I wanted to do it. When they first took my kids away, I screamed and I hollered, but the truth was I was kind of relieved. It meant I could just take care of myself, and I could use any time I wanted to. Back then, I never thought I'd ever be clean again. Then one day, my caseworker said that I should probably go see my kids. That's when I met my foster parents, and they were really, really nice to me. They didn't talk to me like an addict. They talked to me like I could be straight again, and like I was a mom who still loved her kids. And my kids didn't hate me the way I thought they would. They just said, well, when are you going to get in that program and get better? Yeah, well, that part really hit me hard. And then after that, it took me 6 months just to find the program and get into it. And even then, I mean, I was sure all the time that I was going to make it. It would be hard maybe to understand, but nothing's ever going to be as high as a crack high again. And I mean, the good side is nothing's going to be that bad again either. I didn't take care of my kids. And I did some really, really awful things when I was high. That's the truth. But I've been 8 months now clean and taking my parenting classes and doing job training. Even then, I'm not always sure that I'm going to make it. But my social worker and kids' foster parents, they just believe in me. I guess that's how I knew I could trust them. Yes. Woke up to Maggie. These people treat you better than your family ever did. One thing I know for sure when my kids come home again is that I'm not going to put them at risk. I mean, even if I slip, I know how to protect them now. One day at a time. I think I'm going to make it.
Reunification with the birth family is the most frequent outcome of foster care.
I think most of you know that all of our foster children have been reunited with their birth families. But the youngster who is staying with us now can't return home, and he's attached to us, so we thought, well, what about adopting him? We thought about it a lot. The whole family did, and we decided it would be a good idea. We've had a lot of kids with the same developmental and medical problems that he has because of being born alcohol affected, and we feel ready for it.
This time, reunification is not possible. Adoption by the foster family will be the outcome.
Doesn't she look beautiful? It's Rose's graduation.
Ann Kowalski is a single foster parent. Living independently with support is the goal for her 17-year-old foster daughter, Rose, who is in long-term care.
Her grandmother came to the graduation, even though she's pretty sick, and her older brother, too. They'll be a part of her life even after she's on her own. The proudest moment of my time with Rose was her graduation. And her family, too. She's the first person to graduate from high school. Rose has been through a lot, and she's come a long way in the time that we've known her. She accepts the past, most of the time, but she doesn't let it spoil today. And she's looking forward to the future and planning for it. My birth daughter's the same age, and they've been best friends from the start. Nothing could make me happier.
All right. You ready? You ready? Okay, smile.
Whatever the different outcomes of foster care, the goal remains the same. Child welfare professionals working together to help children form relationships intended to last a lifetime.
It ain't working.
When it is determined that neither kinship care nor family reunification is possible for Vernon, the search for an adoptive family begins.
If you're selected as Vernon's adoptive parents, I know you'll find the Hansons to be a real resource. They're very important people in Vernon's life.
Well, that's great. We're looking forward to meeting them.
They explained to me that Vernon's biggest worry is that adoptive parents might not let him see his father. You know from all your training that this could be a real challenge.
Yeah, but we think we can handle it.
Well, we'll continue to work together on it, and if it works out, then I'll set up a meeting with the Hansons, okay?
You know, at the same time that I'm so happy about having Vernon become a part of our family, part of me is sad because another family had to come apart so that this could happen.
Well, I have my own bedroom.
Uh-huh. It's small, but it's yours. Actually, it's a closet, but that's handy since you can reach everything from the bed.
Nathan will soon be reunited with his father.
I guess you know it's been hard for me to talk about things.
Yeah.
I guess that's because I feel so bad about how things happened after your mama died. I just didn't know what to do with all the hurt I was feeling, so I couldn't help you with yours. Only thing I knew to do was drinking. And that's worse than doing nothing at all. I know there were times when I was drinking that you were the one taking care of me.
I didn't mind.
But it's not supposed to be that way, son. I'm the father. It's my job to take care of you. And I just couldn't do it. That's why you were getting into trouble before you went to live at the Hansons. Pain will make you do some stuff, won't it?
Yeah.
They've taken good care of you, though, and I'm glad for it. I just wish I could have been the one to do it myself. It's taken me a long time to get myself back together, but I've been getting a lot of help from the agency. And I can promise you one thing. It's gonna be different from now on, boy. For one thing, you're gonna have a 7 o'clock curfew for the rest of your natural life.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, who are you, huh?
Nathan went home last week with his father. They both look good.
They'll be coming over for dinner this weekend.
And the other day, we met Vernon's adoptive parents at the meeting at the agency. Tricia, Vernon's worker, was there, and the adoptive worker. Most of the time, Vernon seems really enthusiastic about it. I think it's a good plan for him. He'll have his first pre-adoptive visit in a couple of days. They're an awfully nice young couple. They wanted all the information they could get about Vernon's life with us.
We're sure gonna miss these boys. It's this way every time they go. But this is what we do best. Helping youngsters heal so that they can be reunited with their families. And if that's not possible, working as part of the team to help them move on to wherever they're meant to be, whether with kin or adopted or living independently, we help them get there.
God bless my mama wherever she went, and my daddy, and Emma, and Carlton, and Nathan, and Grandpa, and the people gonna adopt me, even though
Feelings are mixed at the time of transition.
even though I want to stay here. They're really nice. Emma and my worker said I need a mom and a dad to grow up with. And that's all.
We say amen.
Amen.
Sadness and joy sit side by side in Vernon and in those who have come to love him.
Okay, easy now. Be careful.
The big one.
Okay. Now, I light this candle for.
I light this candle for my mama, so somebody takes care of her where she went.
I light this candle for Tricia Walker, Vernon's foster caseworker, whose support and counsel makes this work possible for us.
I light this candle for Emma and Carlton, two of the finest foster parents I've ever worked with.
Can I have the candle, please? I light this candle for Vernon's muscles. The only thing around here that is stronger than my rose bushes.
And I light this candle for Vernon and all the joy that he's brought us. And may he take that joy wherever he goes. And I light this candle for every child. May they all have people who care for them, as Vernon does today.
Emma, thank you so much for taking such good care of Vernon. I'm a little nervous.
Oh, don't worry about it. I know you'll do fine.
I'd swear he's bigger than he was at our first visit.
Well, he ate so much cake last night, I think he's bigger than he was yesterday.
But you call if you need to. He's something.
Thanks to the team of child welfare professionals, Vernon will have a chance at life.
Monica, thank you so much for bringing us all together.
And the basic rights